What if I told you this pure white liquid becomes the perfect noodle? Watch every single step, from the moment the cassava leaves the soil to the second these flawless strands are seen. No shortcuts, no secrets left behind. The most satisfying factory process you've never seen before. Stay until the end. It begins in the quiet soil. Cassava, one of the most resilient crops on Earth, has fed civilizations for thousands of years. First cultivated in South America over 8,000 years ago, this humble root traveled across oceans and became a lifeline for millions. Today, in vast modern American farms, mature cassava plants stand ready after 12 to 18 months of careful growth. Mechanical diggers glide through the rows with surgical precision, lifting heavy clusters of tubers from the earth. Soil falls away in slow, satisfying cascades. Workers in clean uniforms inspect every root, discarding anything imperfect. Only the finest tubers continue the journey. Within hours, they will leave the field because cassava waits for no one. Freshness is everything. This is not just farming. This is the first chapter of a transformation few people ever witness. Speed and precision now take over. Refrigerated trucks move the harvested cassava under controlled temperatures, protecting the delicate starch locked inside each tube. At the factory gates, a world of stainless steel and silent automation awaits. Crates are weighed to the gram. Optical scanners sweep every surface, reading color, size, and purity in milliseconds. Nothing enters the production line without passing the strictest standards of modern food safety. Inside the cold storage chambers, the tubers rest in perfect order, cool, clean, and ready. Automated, guided vehicles glide between rows of stainless bins, moving product with quiet efficiency. This is where nature meets industrial excellence. Every step is measured. Every decision is deliberate. The factory has accepted the harvest. Now the real transformation begins. The first true purification. High-pressure water jets strike the tuber through every minute, stripping away the last traces of heat. Rotating brushes scrub with relentless precision. What remains is pure, pale flesh, the hidden heart of cassava. Mechanical peelers remove the thin outer skin in continuous ribbons. Then high-speed blades slice the roots into uniform chips, each one identical in thickness. Vibrating screens sort them by size, while a final rinse leaves every surface gleaming. In traditional times, this work was done by hand under the open sky. Today, it happens inside a sterile, climate-controlled environment where hygiene is absolute and consistency is non-negotiable. The chips are ready. They carry the pure starch that will soon become something entirely new. This is the heart of the process, the quiet alchemy of starch. The chips are grated in a fine grain. Pure water is injected at high pressure, creating a milky white slurry. Vibrating screens separate the precious starch milk from the fibrous residue. Inside tall stainless tanks, the starch slowly settles, leaving clear water above. Repeated washing and high-speed centrifugation purify the starch until it reaches near-perfect whiteness. Excess water is removed, leaving a moist, pure cake. Finally, industrial dryers transform it into fine, silky powder, the concentrated essence of cassava. For centuries, communities extracted starch by hand, washing and settling in wooden troughs. Today, the same principle lives on, perfected by technology that measures moisture to the decimal and purity to the micron. This powder is no longer a root. It is the foundation of the powder returns to life. Precise amounts of pure cassava starch meet pure water inside massive mixers. Powerful paddles fold the mixture until it becomes a smooth, elastic, glossy dough. Intensive kneading develops the perfect texture, firm yet yielding. Then comes the moment of creation. Under controlled pressure and temperature, the dough is forced through precision dies. Endless white strands emerge. Uniform, continuous, and hypnotic. High-speed blades cut them to exact lengths. A gentle steam tunnel softens and sets the structure. Cassava noodles have been made for generations across Asia and Latin America, valued for their clean taste and natural gluten-free quality. Here, the tradition meets the highest level of modern engineering. What was once a root in the soil is now a perfect noodle, born of pressure, heat, and absolute control. The final transformation of texture. The noodles enter long, drying tunnels where carefully controlled warm air removes moisture stage by stage. They firm, lighten, and stabilize. Optical scanners examine every strand for color, thickness, and defects. Technicians perform the last human verification, ensuring only perfection continues. Moisture content is reduced to the ideal level for long shelf life without sacrificing texture. The noodles become light, resilient, and ready for the world. In the past, noodles dried slowly under the sun. Today, they dry in minutes under precise engineering, consistent, hygienic, and protected from every variable of nature. The product is now finished. It carries the quiet promise of quality in every single strand. Protection is the final craft. Multi-head weighers portion the noodles with gram-level accuracy. Clear film forms around them. A brief nitrogen flush pushes out oxygen, locking in freshness. Labels are applied with perfect alignment. Brand, nutrition, batch number, and the quiet confidence of a product made to exacting standards. Robotic arms nest the bags into cases. Cases are sealed, stacked onto pallets, and tightly stretch-wrapped. Every movement is measured. Every seal is verified. This packaging is not just a container. It is the last guarantee that the care taken from soil to strand will reach the consumer intact. The noodles are no longer a factory product. They are ready for the world. The journey ends where it begins again, with people. Finished pallets rest in vast, climate-controlled warehouses, waiting in perfect order. Refrigerated trucks carry them across highways to distribution centers and supermarket shelves. There, under soft store lighting, the bags take their place in neat rows. A hand reaches out. A package is chosen. Cassava noodles, once a survival crop of ancient civilizations, now sit on modern shelves as a clean, versatile, gluten-free staple. Behind every bag lies a continuous chain of precision, from the careful harvest of resilient root through sterile extraction and extrusion to the final sealed package. What you hold is more than food. It is the result of thousands of years of human ingenuity, refined by the quiet excellence of modern technology. The process is complete. The story continues on every plate.